Hi guys, welcome to Richard on the old John Deere. The sun's shining, we've got beautiful blue skies, and I'm going to start doing a bit of haymaking today. So I'm just going to get my mower on here and we'll be ready to go and get a bit of hay cut. I forgot to bring these with me, so James and William have just brought them for me. They're the balls for the linkage. Yeah, silly man. So this is the next stage of the haymaking process. I'm back here with my HayBob. This is the next day. I mowed it yesterday. So it tells you on here the settings. So we are tedding. So we need these set into the outside hole there. I think it's a little bit dry with not being used. That one's going better. There we go. And then the pin goes in the bottom hole, so that's into there. The bottom hole there. And then the top link, well, I can adjust that on the tractor. You have it so that your prongs are just touching the floor. I can adjust it because I've got an adjustable top link on there. And then the gates are set into the wide position. So we'll set them up and then we'll have a go see how we get on. I'm just here rowing up around the outside of the field here. So I've been on the phone to the contractor and he's coming. We're going to get this baled and wrapped. It's probably just a little bit on the dry side, but there's still quite a lot of moisture in there. Look, that's still quite green. So it is getting quite dry, but hopefully it'll be fine. He's not going to get here till later on tonight, so there might be a bit of dew on it by then anyway, so we'll get it baled up and out of the way, and then we can work on the middle. Makes it much easier if you've got your outsides picked up. You can run in and out of your rows without running over your cut crop. So that's the plan. Here we go. I'm just here to start mowing in the middle of the field here. Stephen's been and baled us up round the outsides. So he's tipped the bales off on the outside, which is very good, so I've room to get in and out with my mower. So I'll just head into it and see if we can get it knocked down. Quite as heavy as it was last year. It has been very dry. We haven't had a lot of rain at all this spring and early summer, so that's knocked the crops back a bit, I think. Having said that, it just goes and hits something big. Just felt it. Back at it again, shaking up this grass that we cut yesterday. It's a nice sunny day. We'll see if we can shake it out a bit. The forecast isn't good for the weekend, so we'll have to see how we get on. We might not be able to make it into here, but we'll see what happens. We'll just have to play it by ear. Because really it needs 3 good days to turn it from grass into here. This grass in here anyway. We have baled it in 2 days before sometimes, but it has been exceptionally hot at that time. I don't think it's quite that hot at the moment, so it's probably going to be at least 3 days of working among it. The way the forecast's looking, I don't think we have that. I might possibly bale it and wrap it like the outsides, see how that goes. I would prefer hay if I could manage it. I would prefer to make it into some hay. It's always nice to have a few bales of hay in the barn. finished going through my hair today, and it's drying up fairly well. There's still quite a bit of green coming through, and it's still quite damp in places, but we're getting there slowly. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to beat the weather. It's dry at the moment, but I've just heard the forecast on the radio, and I think the weekend's going to be a bit of a washout. So I think we might be leaving it till into next week before we get round to it being anywhere near baling. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. You never know. The forecast has been wrong in the past. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. It does need a few good days of sunshine on it to dry it out and make really good hay. And I don't think tomorrow's going to be a wonderful day of sunshine. I think it's going to be a bit showery, which isn't good. But I can always do something else tomorrow. And a little bit of rain will settle the dust, won't it? There you go. Well, it's Sunday night now. I haven't been back to my hay over the weekend. It's been too wet and wild and damp, so it'll not have dried any, so I haven't been in among it at all. We've just left it. Hopefully we'll get back to it next week. So I haven't been in among it this weekend at all. It's been too wet, but hopefully next week we'll get back in among it and we'll get some hay made. I'll have some video of for you guys for next week. I haven't been in among me here, but I've had quite an eventful weekend. My dad hasn't been very well recently, so on Saturday afternoon they came out to see him, and they decided he wasn't fit to be at home. He needed to go into hospital, so they sent for an ambulance and took him down to the local hospital. And when he got there, they did some blood tests and they've come back that he has COVID-19. So I am self-isolating at the moment because I've been in contact with him, and hopefully they'll look after him well in there and he'll soon be home and fighting fit again. We'll see what happens. I've been this afternoon. I've been for a COVID test, so haven't got any results back for that one yet, but hopefully I'll be fine. I feel okay, but we'll see what the results say when they come through. So, but that's about it for this week on Richard on the old John Deere. Hope you've enjoyed. I hope you found it interesting what I've put on, shall we say, this week. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And if you ring the little bell, you'll get notifications every time I put on a new video. But until next week, this is Richard on the old John Deere saying bye. Bye you all. Bye.